Memphis area authors will be showcasing their work this weekend at an event called Bookstock. Now, Bookstock will also offer workshops to give aspiring writers, how to hone in on your craft and get your book published. But author Rosiland Crossland is here to tell us more about the event and also her novel. It's called It's a Family Affair. Thanks for being here. This is not your first book.
Right. This is actually, this is my first novel.
Okay.
I've self-published a couple of short stories.
Oh, I see. Okay. And you were saying that, there's a misconception out there. And before we get into that in regards to how you get your book published, tell me a little bit about It's a Family Affair, because it seems like you have every kind of drama wrapped up in this book.
I do. And it's a family, with this book, I introduce you to the Walker family.
Okay.
And the Walker family consists of three very well-educated siblings, Silas, Paul, and Donna Walker. Each one of them had a set of issues to deal with. Silas was the eldest person, and he had to deal with a lot of nonsense from the younger brother and his sister, Donna.
Okay.
Donna was the caregiver for a sick child, and Paul, his story is incredible.
Okay.
His wife was a beautiful temptress, and that led to a destructive event in their marriage. And so the entire book consists of a lot of drama.
Yeah, a lot of family drama.
Right.
And then I was reading in a little summary, you kind of come out of this book thinking, well, you can't choose your family, you have to love them, but you'll also learn a lot from them.
Right, and the lesson to be learned, divided a family will not stand, but together they can. And so unity is like my main goal. If you're divided, there's no way that the family is going to be functional. You have to have that togetherness. And so that's the lesson to be learned at the end.
All right. So, and this was written as you were at home with your kids, right?
Right. I actually wear a lot of hats. In addition to teaching, I actually write on the side. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. And I actually, market my own books and everything. And so I wear a lot of hats, but I pace myself to where I set these goals and I can finish in a reasonable amount of time. And
let's start talking about the misconception of getting your book published. I asked, is the self-published way the route to go? And you said, well, if you have a business mind, it is.
Right. And when I say that, people have a lot of misconceptions about writing. You can't just write a book and put it out there. There's a lot more involved to writing than just writing.
Yeah.
The writing goes through stages. Actually, with this novel, I had to do a lot of rewrites. The novel was probably over 70,000 words, and I had to rewrite it because, it wasn't flowing right. And so there's a lot involved to writing. It's more than just writing. You have to have it go through the editing process. You have to have it go through the proofing process. You have to make revisions. And so it goes through so many stages, from the journal to the actual press.
Let me ask you this. You hear so many people say, oh, I'm writing a book right now, but I can't find a publisher. What is the difference between them and you?
Well, the difference is, with my writing style, I basically started out with a journal, and then I went and I said, okay, I shared the ideas with other people, friends and family members, and, they read it and they said, Rosalind, you might be on to something. And so then I went a step further. Okay, what am I going to do next? Then I found someone to actually do the editing for me. She helped me to actually polish the craft. And from then on, then I had to make revisions to the book.
Now, are these all Memphis-based people, or did you go outside of the city to find them?
Now, most of the individuals I used, they were native Memphians. Now, I did use the actual final stages. The people that actually did the proofing for me, they were on the West Coast.
Okay.
But the publishing place, the printers, they're right here in Collierville, Instant Publisher.
Instant Publisher is who you went with.
Right.
All right, let's talk about Bookstock. 60 authors will be at the Benjamin L. Hook Central Library this Saturday, right?
That's
There's
correct.
going to be 2 sessions.
We will have 2 sessions, and actually, like for any aspiring authors looking to find out how to get their works published, somebody's going to be presenting a workshop on that. I know that another individual will present a workshop explaining how you can actually get your book on the library shelves. And so, they're going to have a wealth of knowledge for writers.
And the 2 sessions are 10:30 in the morning until 1, and then the second session, I believe, is 2 to 4:30, right?
Right, and individuals will also be able to publish our books. The 60 authors that are at the event, we'll actually have books on sale. They can ask us questions. we have a lot of talent in Memphis. To my knowledge, most of these people are from the Mid-South.
You got it. That's what they were saying, too. All right, well, thank you very much.
It was my pleasure.
Yeah. And seating is limited for the Book Talk program, and the workshop registration is required. So for more information, you really should call 415-2709, and you can also find the information again on our website, of course, abc24.com. Just click on the right side of our homepage.